So we mixed our violet color again with approximately 50-50 ratio of ultramarine blue and crimson red. Same as the other day when we were mixing them on the color wheel, we got a really nice violet color. And the only reason we mixed our violet is because usually a 12 color set does not come with a tube of violet. Okay, so we want to illustrate a fully saturated violet here. And we'll do fully saturated violet here as well. Remember, you don't need a lot of paint. If it's coming on really thick, I would wipe some off and then just like spread out what you have here to absorb nicely. The more it absorbs, the richer the color looks. When you've got too much globbed on, the color looks too dark. Okay, so rinse our brush really good. Let's see what violet looks like when it's got fully saturated yellow next to it. Okay, so these are scientifically noted as opposite colors, and when they're fully saturated and close by, they make each other stand out, as you can see here. But let's see what happens when we mix them together. So here I'm going to start with yellow, and I'm going to mix a little bit of my violet into my yellow. And you're going to get almost like a kind of a bruised banana color. Like a really rich golden color with kind of a brown undertone to it. Okay, if I go ahead and I mix more violet into my yellow, or I might mix some yellow into my violet, mix it however you can to get about a 50-50 ratio. So you want about half and half at this point mixed together. And you're going to mix them until you see some kind of brown. This time it's going to be a nice brown with almost like a red undertone. Okay, and last but not least, here we want mostly purple with a little bit of yellow in it. I've run short on my purple, so I have to squeeze some more blue and red in here. Again, make sure you're squeezing in fairly equal amounts to keep your violet consistent. Add a bit of water. And again, it's going to give you like an almost like a mahogany, similar to that first red with a little bit of green in it, but a bit more of a wine purple undertone. And the camera actually doesn't do the colors justice. You'll see when you do this in person, they're almost too bright on screen. But they're really nice colors that you would naturally see in nature. And again, it's wild to think that we can come up with so many different shades and so many different hues just by playing around with these three primaries in different combinations. Okay, so this is the earth tones done in watercolor. I'm gonna take a break now and then I'll do them in acrylic. So if you've got acrylic, you can follow along with my next demo.